Hello, everyone. This is Laura Canfield. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about hosting. As you know, I made a demand, a huge demand in my life, in my reality, to travel around the world facilitating classes. So that means I made a request, not just to myself, but the universe, but also to my community, just everyone that I can think of. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. And so a lot of questions have been coming up, so I thought I would do a short little video to tell you what hosting really means, right? So hosting is about me coming to your location, wherever that happens to be in the world, and facilitating a class. It could be a Access Consciousness Mars class. It could be the foundation class. It could be the Right Voice for You one day and intro evening classes as well. And we can talk about which ones would be a better fit for you and where you are and timing, as well as what's going to create more, right? And so hosting, what that looks like for you would be, you find a venue and you book the venue, and in some cases it might be a private residence, and that's fine. We'll talk about that. But you don't have to pay for the venue, right? I will cover that cost, but you will require to find it and locate it and book it, right? Because you're there in that place, and as well as on the day of the class or days of the class, it's also about being in charge of the snacks and drinks. So for a lot of the access classes, we like to have water, coffee or tea, and Coke, and some snacks, like just sweet snacks, salty snacks. And of course, even that, I would reimburse you for the cost of those, because I'm not going to bring them on my plane trip, right? So I would reimburse you for those. Okay, so when it comes to costs, you don't have to worry about that either. As well, I'll be probably staying at a hotel. If there is one, and if there's not, well, then we'll talk about that too. All right, so that's that. And so then what's required of you, right? It's about, there's a few requirements. The main one is, hey, would this be fun for you? Do you want to do this, right? And so it's about you inviting people to the class, energetically, and actually talking to people, right? Because it's about getting people with bodies in the class so that we can share the tools and processes and so on and so forth. And so for you, depending, this is where we would have to negotiate and talk about it and see what's right for both of us. You would be gifted the class depending on how many paying participants there are. And then if there's a certain number, you get a certain percentage of commission, and then more, just depends, right? So look at that, and we can play around with it and see what works for you, what works for me, and what would be fun, right? What would be fun for you, for me, for consciousness, for the community, for the planet. And so where are the classes calling me to come in the world, right? And where are you in the world that you would like to have some fun, create change in your life, possibly in the area where you live, and just about sharing the tools, the processes, the techniques, whatever you want to call them, right? So if there's more questions, if there's something I haven't mentioned, just write it below in the comments or email me, because I think I covered, generally what you require to know. So that you can see if it's still right for you, if you would, like to do this and move forward. Anyway, I'm trying to keep this video short, but I can talk forever, because there's always so much to talk about. But so, if there's more questions, send me a quick email, write it in the comments, just get in touch. All right, so thank you, everyone. Have a great day, and continue to live your life filled with joy, peace, love, abundance, and happiness. Sending you all much love and blessings always. Bye for now.